Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. As I'm taking steps down this road, we're taking steps in a bad direction as a country. For months, I've been reading articles that the United States is not engaging with Russia because of their actions in Ukraine. And this engagement is on most major levels. To make it worse, yesterday, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and the Fed Chairman Powell were at a meeting of the Group of 20. And when Russia went to speak, they walked out, along with some other people. Some of the countries turned off their video cameras. And this was definitely in protest for the invasion of Ukraine. And this is occurring at all levels of government. Even the Secretary of State won't meet with his counterparts, and he is complaining. Lavrov is complaining. And I don't think they've had any type of meeting since February 15th. So that's going on over 2 months. And this is a country that is being pushed into a corner. This is a country that has weapons that could destroy the United States. So to me, it seems like we were trying to engage with them, trying to cool whatever we could on the more international level. Yes, Ukraine is going to happen no matter what. Also, China has been really siding with Russia. They're not coming out really to penalize Russia. They're taking advantage of some cheap oil and coal and other natural resources that are flowing, along with some other countries, India. So you're having some countries, China, India, Pakistan, probably South Africa, I think Indonesia, they're leaning to form, and they are forming, another monetary system so they don't have to use the dollar as reserve currency. And that's going fast forward. It's not going to stop, and it's going to bleed the US dollar. And rightfully so. The dollar is based off of nothing. At least Russia is trying to base their ruble off of gold. They also have a lot of natural resources to back up their printing press. In the sense we don't. We have nothing to back our printing press up other than debt, and more debt, and more debt, and more debt. So as the United States progresses down this path of not communicating, not trying to solve a problem, or at least not create a bigger problem, our politicians and our bureaucrats need to be communicating with them. That's what they're paid to do. They're paid to protect the United States. So, you know, it's almost immature or childish just say, nope, it's not my way, so I'm not going to talk to you. They need to be talking. They need to be making sure the threats against the United States, 50 states, the threats against our interests overseas are taken care of. And all they're doing is pushing the death of the dollar, which is happening and will happen, and rightfully so should happen. It's based on nothing, has no value. And they're also pushing us into a larger conflict. We are continuing to supply the ammunition, the logistical wartime supplies that is being used to attack Russians. So you can say, well, we're not involved. We are involved, 100% involved. We might not have troops on the ground, but I guarantee you there's some troops on the ground over there. They're assisting, they're coordinating a lot of intel, because we are definitely supplying them with the intel of what's going on in that area. You know, rumors were that we had a plane in the area when their ship got hit by the 2 missiles. Now, we've probably provided key tracking information, key radar information, so that was a successful strike on their ship. So we're involved. So we need to be talking to them. We need to be making sure that nuclear forces aren't being ever going to be thought about. But we're not. So we're stepping closer. Just keep prepping and praying. There's nothing I can tell you to do differently if you are actively preparing, actively prepping, and trying to take care of your family. But I don't want anything to come to a surprise like, oh my gosh, this is America. This can't happen here. It can happen, and it will happen if we don't have good leadership. And if you think we have good leadership, that is I don't know who you're looking at, because our leadership is not strong. Our leadership is not based on providing the best for the United States of America. I hope you have a great day. Don't fret, don't worry. Just prepare. Do the best you can for your family, for what resources you have been provided in life. That's all that anyone's going to ask of you. If you can't do it because you don't have it, you can't do it. But just try to come up with an alternative solution. Thanks for watching.